AITA for not wanting our friend to ever come back to our house after he ate literally everything we owned. My husband and I live abroad. Earlier this year, a mutual acquaintance, let's call him K, reached out saying he'd been scammed with an apartment rental and had nowhere to stay. At first, we only offered a weekend, but he was polite, helped around the house, and seemed grateful, so we ended up letting him stay the full 20 days he'd asked for. During that time, some things rubbed us the wrong way. He never bought groceries, and multiple times he pretended he was going to pay but forgot his wallet or claimed he could only use Apple Pay, not accepted at our local supermarket. He'd eat way more than his share. Once my husband and I shared half a pizza and he ate the other pizza and a half without contributing. Still, we felt bad for him, so we let it go. We stayed friendly, and a few months later we were planning a 17-day trip. Since he was struggling with rent, we offered him to stay at our place in exchange for taking care of our dog. I even wrote a Google Doc with instructions for the house, dog care, gym access, etc. I told him he could eat anything that was going to expire, fruit, veggies, yogurt, etc. When we came back, everything was gone. And I mean everything. The entire fridge, freezer, pantry. He finished 2 jars of jam, a jar of peanut butter, a giant Costco bottle of olive oil, condiments, rice, snacks, cheese, even my husband's supplements, creatine, protein, collagen. He completely destroyed a ceramic pan. He consumed things that usually last us 6 months in just 2 weeks. I honestly suspect he might have taken stuff with him because it's insane how much was missing. I didn't confront him except to ask him to replace the pan, which he mocked me about. It's just a pan, why are you making it a big deal? I felt deeply disrespected. Now he keeps texting me, acting like nothing happened, and wants to hang out. I told my husband I don't want him in our home ever again. My husband says I'm being too harsh, and if he wants to stay friends, that's his choice, but I feel completely taken advantage of and disrespected. So, AITA for not wanting to see this guy ever again and refusing to let him come back to our house? He didn't consume it all in that time. He emptied your place and took it back to us to last him a while. He stole from you like he was on a shopping spree. NTA. Change the locks. He gets wind from your husband you have an overnight stay elsewhere, he will be restocking again. He made a duplicate. Tell husband put on his big boy pants and smell the coffee. Mooch boy does not come in the door anymore. He can stay friends but hubby goes to his place. Time for cameras and door camera. NTA this guy robbed you. Unless he was running BF a mukbang, there's no way he could eat that much. He crossed a boundary when you were trying to help. Your hubby needs to stand up for you, you're supposed to be a unit and you're justifiably upset. Next story. AITA for saying couples on group trips shouldn't get priority? So me, 27M, my brother, 27M, his wife, 26F, and her friend, 25F, are on vacation right now. We've been planning this trip for almost a full year now and it's come to fruition. We're splitting the stay 4 ways between the 4 of us. My brother's wife hasn't had a job for a month or so now but has since we started to plan this. Because we couldn't see Airbnb rooms in person really over photos, no room designations were made prior. One location I shared a bedroom with them but was given access to no outlets while they did. The second I was given the room with no AC while theirs did. The country typically has no central AC so some rooms have units. We later found a hidden AC unit in my room but was still given the room when we all believed there wasn't any. The third location I have to climb 3 flights of stairs while they're on the main floor. Since we've gotten here they've decided they get first pick of rooms. Their reasoning is because my brother alone is paying for half of the stay, 2/4 splits, that they get first pick. I argued that it's unfair they get to just discount the other 2 people, myself and the friend, just because they as a couple are sharing a cost. There should be more conversation to this. We are all on this trip and we're each paying our part, just BC they're a couple doesn't mean they should get majority shareholder power. My brother said I was being selfish BC he thought my argument was that they should sacrifice the better rooms for me. Which is not my argument, but that they alone don't get to make those decisions. It's his wife's decision to not work, I fully support, and my brother's decision to finance both their travel expenses. That doesn't mean my input on a trip I'm paying my share for is selfish. They don't have to always get the best rooms, but at least a room that is large enough for a couple, bed size, etc. Apart from that consideration, everyone has a right to choose. I usually think it's fairest if the person who organized the trip, booked the accommodations, etc., chooses their room of choice. Of course, fairness is subjective and if you think their behavior is unfair it's worth a discussion.